Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the Forex market. So today we have prepared a bit specific fundamental report on the Forex market. Well, maybe it has appeared to be a bit long read, but well, it is expressed in a really very light reading, so it's without any difficult terms, difficult analysis. So our task was to explain our vision of the tariff strategies that Donald Trump trying to realize, what particular stands behind this, and why in reality this strategy is not the one that might be seen on the surface, how it represented and performed in the broadcast media by Donald Trump himself. So because behind of this, on the back of this really big, loud statements in the mass media, so might be absolutely different targets and absolutely different results that are actually Donald Trump trying to hide currently. So he speaks every time that he's succeeding. It's really big results, great deals and so on. But if you will take a look at dry numbers, you will see no real achievements. And we explain why there will be no big achievements and what the consequences might be after that. So what the particular scenarios might be. It's actually just two major scenarios for this strategy. So I don't know, but this topic somehow seems really interesting to me. Besides, it is vital for performance of the all markets, including the euro currency. And if we are not wrong with our suggestion, then well, upside performance on euro might could continue. So with the next targets around 119, if we are correct in our suggestion. So if you're actually interested with this topic, so you can read it. It's actually really, I think that might be interesting to read, although it may be a bit more extended report than usual. So speaking about the technical picture, here's everything not as interesting as on the fundamental side, because market is overextended in all time frames, and as we said on Friday, this recent action even not the scale of the daily time frame. This is monthly scale. It's really big action. Obviously, it's overbought on the monthly, weekly, daily. There are two things that we should know for a technical using of the market for trading. First, we have bearish stretch pattern on the monthly chart for now, which potentially suggests the pullback out from the top, some retracement. Second, we need to give market some time to create response on this important resistance area. Currently, market is shocked. It just has reached this level Friday, and it just not adapted to this resistance, not adapted to this level, so it needs some time to react. Investors have to absorb the information that they have gotten last week. It will need some time. So from that standpoint of view, on a daily chart, we do not have any particular patterns for trading. The one thing that we could consider here is two FIB support levels. That might be interesting potentially in some moment through the week, and daily oversold. So if on the high time frames we're watching mostly for the overbought, on a daily chart oversold matters because it might point the potential bottom of the retracement. Currently it seems too far, but once markets start moving lower, our oversold will come closer, and we could estimate the potential bottom of the possible retracement. Currently, I would be happy if it will be around 110 area. It's confidence support. We consider it to be deeper levels just because market is overbought not only on the weekly but on the monthly chart. That's why retracement might be potentially deeper, but at the same time it might be longer in time because of the scale of the overbought time frames. For Monday, for now, I see only single potential scenario, and I'm not sure that we have to use it by the two reasons. First, because it will be in the night, it might be completed in a few hours. Second, it might be a bit risky. So, but I will show you. So on the fall time frame chart, it starts with the reversal candle that we have considered on Friday. If you remember, I have mentioned that we could get the bullish reversal bar, and it has been formed. Daily trend stands bullish. So here you also, sorry, not daily, of course, 4 hour time frame chart here stands bullish. And here, not the trend actually is important, but mostly the possible grabbers. If market will spend some time a bit longer in the sideways action, here might be bullish grabbers, and if they will be formed, all the better. Meantime, on the hourly chart, we could recognize the shape of uncompleted hand and shoulders pattern. We also talked about this on Friday, that one of the patterns that could trigger a twist might be a hand shoulders, but probably not this time. So we have shoulder, we have starting of the head, but head is not completed. Market has not reached the neckline, forming guard triple to buy and start moving higher. We already saw this kind of action previously many times, and usually it leads for a challenging of the top. At the same time, if you still will decide try to trade this setup on the long side, of course, you should not keep the long position in excess of the top, because market is strongly overbought. It would be better to use the top as the ultimate target of this position. So keep tracking the stop order once market starts moving higher, because market is overbought and the same reason, and not be too greedy. So take the profit as soon as you come back to the top. So this is common rule when you trade on a overbought market. But as I said, this is not really, well, very fascinating trading setup. So, but actually this is the only thing that I see currently that potentially might be used for something better. We probably need to wait and let market to make a reaction on the current resistance level. It needs some time.